Hello, beautiful, and welcome to this yoga flow to balance the Kapha dosha. Expect to feel uplifted, energized, and more fluid after this vinyasa flow. Beginning in child's pose, balasana, with your forehead at the mat, your knees to the width of the mat. Begin to settle into your body here, landing into the present moment. Attaching your mind to your breath as you cultivate a deep, slow, even breath in and out the nose. Come up to hands and knees. Inhale, lift the focus. Exhale, press the mat away, hips back to the heels. Inhale, cat, belly soft. Exhale, chin to chest, bum to heels. Flowing here in the rhythm of your own breath. Your exhalations, tuck the chin, round the spine, effort the seat towards the heels. Continue in your own rhythm. And then sit down on your heels. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart, lengthening your tailbone down to the ground. Inhale, spread the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart, continuing to link breath and movement here. Inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the nose. Inhale, sweep the right arm over the right ear, around and back towards the ground. Now inhale the left arm over the ear and around, release. 2 more times each side. Inhale, sweep both arms up, hands to heart. Bringing your hands up to your third eye. Grounding your energy, setting your intention for today's practice, bringing your hands down to your solar plexus, to your seat of will, and then flowing all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana, lift the heart. Exhale, slowly lower. Engage the thighs so the kneecaps lift here when you come up in Bhujangasana. Make sure your elbows are close to your side body and you're rolling your shoulders back. Press the mat away, strong belly, seat to heels, balasana. Taking some deep, slow, even breaths here. On every exhalation, lift your pelvic floor, pull your belly button back to the spine and up. Root lock, navel lock. When we engage and lift the pelvic floor and strengthen the belly, we have more room to flow with confidence. Curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread the fingers wide. Revolve the outer arms in towards your face to spread across the shoulders. Pressing those hips up and back, more length in the spine here. Inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky, keeping your hips level. And exhale, stay here, pulling the belly in. Now step the foot forward. You can always help your foot forward, no problem. Your body will open up with time as you do more yoga. Now pull your right heel back and your left toes forward, squeezing your inner thighs towards midline, really waking up all the muscles of the legs. Wrapping muscle to bone here. Lower your left knee down. Bring your hands up to your right thigh. You can stay here. Find strength in your foundation, which means really engage the muscles of your legs, pulling them inwards. Engage your low ab, lengthen your tailbone down. Step further, you can bring your arms up to the sky. Now check in with your ribs. See if you can knit your ribs inward. Inhale, stretch the left arm over the ear. Nice side stretch from the left hip all the way up to the fingertips. Keeping that right knee directly over the right ankle as you lean. Switching sides, sweep the right arm over the right ear. Your left fingertips are on your left hip. Throughout the practice today, I will try to give you little mini breaks of silence so you can go deeper into the stillness and spaciousness of the present moment. Straighten your front leg and fold forward, keeping a micro bend in the knee. We ground into the front foot. Inhale, lift the left arm, extend, find length in the spine. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Pressing the hands together, revolve your heart and your gaze up towards the sky. Releasing your hands down to frame your foot. Pause here to allow the hips to soften and sink. Then inhale, sweep the arms up, lift up out of the low back, open across the chest, open the heart, releasing the palms down. Inhale the arms forward and up. Exhale, allow the hips and the arms to sink. Inhale, engage the legs, lift up, find strength in the legs. Exhale, release. Inhale the arms forward and up. Exhale, soften and release. Inhale, find strength as you sweep the arms up. Exhale, releasing the hands down. Inhale, lift the right arm straight up. You might want to bring your left hand back towards the left knee or your left hand on your left hip. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Bring your right knee back. Engage the belly. Walk your hands forward, hips stay over knees. Release the forehead down towards the mat. Anahata. Press actively into the palms of the hands here. Now we're going to roll all the way down onto the belly. I'm starting to get wet because those waves are a little too close to my mat. Pull your heart forward and your forearms back. Engage your thighs. Your kneecaps lift up away from the floor here in Sphinx pose. Releasing your forehead down to the mat, breathing all the way down into your low back. On every inhalation, expanding the belly and the low back. Every exhalation, release a little more. Inhale, look forward, lifting the arms and the legs. Exhale, swim them back. Inhale, stretch through the fingertips, and exhale, swim them back. Flow with your own breath here, making sure that your legs stay no wider than hip width, and you're really pressing your tailbone back towards your heels. Now bring your hands near your waist, lift up higher, and release the forehead down. Once again, feeling into your breath. Feel the aliveness in your toes and your fingertips. Bring your attention above you as if you're looking down at your body from above. Remembering you are not your body. It's something you have. Inhale, lift up. You can stay here, Shalabhasana, or grab the outside of the feet, kick the feet into the hands, lift up. Doesn't matter how high you come, try to keep the knees closer together. Lift and expand and release. Press the mat away. Seat to heels, Balasana. Inhale up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spreading your fingers wide, pressing your hips back, engaging your thighs to release the backs of the legs a little bit more. One more deep breath in. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And exhale, slowly glide your foot forward. You can always help your foot forward. Lengthen the spine. Press back through the right heel, but come forwards on the right toes. Now pull your left heel back, your right toes forward to engage the muscles of the legs, wrapping muscle to bone. Lower your right knee softly down. Bring your palms up to your left thigh. Now engage your low belly. Lengthen your tailbone down. Lift the heart up and relax your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Stay here. Stretch the arms out and up. Bring your left fingertips to your hip. Stretch your right arm over your ear. Other side, stretching the left arm over the left ear, right hand on the right hip. Inhale, stretch the right arm forward. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee and twist your heart and gaze up and towards the left. Last deep breath in. And on your smooth exhalation, glide your fingertips to the floor. Stretch your left leg straight. Keep a micro bend in the knee. Fold forward, Ardha Hanumanasana. Reground into the front foot. Bring your palms up to the left thigh. Sweep the arms up. Stay here. If you want more, knit your ribs in. Lower the arms. On your inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, allow the hips to soften. Inhale, find strength in the legs. Lift up out of the low back. Exhale, relax and soften the hips. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath here a few more times. Then lengthen, reach up with the left arm. Perhaps you want to bring your hand back to your right knee, or you can always keep your right hand on the right hip. Stretch back and then ground your hands. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart, and we'll prepare to come into dancer's pose. So ground into all four corners of the left foot. Reach back for the inside edge of the right foot. Kick the foot back into the hand. Kick, kick, kick. As much as you kick back, stretch with the left arm forward. Bring your left index finger and thumb together. And then lower your right hip in line with your left as much as possible. Release the pose, hands to heart. Take a deep breath here and let it out slowly. Other side. Reach back for the inside edge of the left foot, and as much as you kick back, stretch forward. Right index finger and thumb are together. Lower your left hip in line with the right. Dancer's pose is a lovely heart opener that brings more energy and flow into the body. With hands at the heart, take a deep breath in, and we're going to come into the pose one more time. Second time, it's easier than the first. Release the pose, hands to heart. Deep, slow breath in, long exhalation out, and we'll repeat this on the other side. Stretching the right arm up, kick that left foot back. Feel your heart beating, the tingling in your fingers and toes, the aliveness spreading throughout your entire body. Release the pose, hands to heart. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, lean to your right. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Really squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, come up and bending to your left. Really waking up the side body. Side stretches are also enlivening. Vitality in the body is beginning to flow. Inhale the arms up and exhale your hands down. Inhale your left arm up, around, and back to the hip. Then your right arm around and back to the hip, moving with the rhythm of your breath here. Inhale your hands to your heart, lift the arms up, exhale, dive deep, sit down. Weight in the heels, bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keep your knees in line with one another as you twist to the right. Your gaze revolves up. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, stretch the right arm forward. We're twisting open now to the left. Bring your hips in line with one another. Sitting back, weight in your heels. Twists are so detoxifying for our energy body, waking up our digestion. Exhale, release the pose, grab opposite elbows, micro bend in the knee, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Feel a current of energy flowing up the backs of your legs and down like a waterfall over your spine towards the earth. Bring your fingertips to the mat, step the right leg way back. Inhale up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Bend deeply into the front knee in an effort to bring that thigh as parallel to the earth as you can. Shoulders remain over hips and really engage the back leg, pressing the outer edge of the back foot down, sweeping the arm over the ear for Parsvakonasana. Long line from the outer edge of the foot all the way through the fingertips. And if you fall out of the pose, just come right back in. Inhale up, Virabhadrasana 2, and exhale, we'll switch sides. Strong foundation. Engage and strengthen, straighten your back leg, pressing into the outer edge of the foot. Shoulders stay over ears. Then sweeping your arm up over your ear for Parsvakonasana, pulling the hip under, revolving the heart and gaze up to the sky. Inhale, return back to Virabhadrasana 2. Then bring your feet with your toes a little in, your heels a little out, fold forward, grab onto opposite elbows. Once again, the energy flowing up the backs of the legs and water falling down over the spine. Slowly release the pose, coming down onto your knees, bringing your hips back over your knees, stretching your hands forward, lowering your forehead down to the mat, but pressing still actively into the palms of the hands here in Anahata. Now we're going to roll all the way down onto the belly. I'm starting to get wet because those waves are a little too close to my mat. Pull your heart forward and your forearms back. Engage your thighs. Your kneecaps lift up away from the floor here in Sphinx pose. Releasing your forehead down to the mat, breathing all the way down into your low back. On every inhalation, expanding the belly and the low back. Every exhalation, release a little more. Inhale, look forward, lifting the arms and the legs. Exhale, swim them back. Inhale, stretch through the fingertips, and exhale, swim them back. Flow with your own breath here, making sure that your legs stay no wider than hip width, and you're really pressing your tailbone back towards your heels. Now bring your hands near your waist, lift up higher, and release the forehead down. Once again, feeling into your breath. Feel the aliveness in your toes and your fingertips. Bring your attention above you as if you're looking down at your body from above. Remembering you are not your body. It's something you have. Inhale, lift up. You can stay here Shalabhasana or grab the outside of the feet, kick the feet into the hands, lift up. Doesn't matter how high you come, try to keep the knees closer together. Lift and expand and release. Press the mat away. Seat to heels, Balasana. Sitting on your heels, and then shift your legs out in front of you, bending your right knee. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Janu-Sirsasana. Grab what you want to grab. Shin, ankle, toes. Inhales, you lengthen the spine. Exhales, use your belly to fold you deeper. Slowly start to come back up. We're going to shift down onto our forearms, elbows directly under the shoulders. Press the heart up, then lift the legs. Your shins parallel with the floor. Stay here or extend the legs. Bringing more heat and attention into your solar plexus region, the seat of your power and will, your get up and go and confidence. Continue with your deep, slow, even breath in and out the nose, or you can begin breath of fire. Rapidly exhaling, pulling the navel in towards the spine. The inhalation is passive. The exhalation, you're rapidly snapping that belly button back towards the spine. Continue at your own pace, bringing the energy up from the base of your spine, from your root lock up through your belly, through your navel center, and into your solar plexus. Continue this breath of fire. Then inhale deeply and come all the way up. Bending your left knee, folding forward, Janusirsasana, like bringing your torso to frame over your right leg a little more. Inhalations lengthen out of the low back. Exhalations use your belly to fold you deeper. Inhale, rise up. We're going to flow onto our forearms. So make sure that they are exactly shoulder width apart, pressing your forearms into the mat. The forearms are parallel with one another and the sides of the mat. You can always keep your knees down on the mat here. Keeping your attention on the solar plexus, visualizing the yellow bright light. And you're burning away anything that no longer serves you in this area, any fear, self-doubt, that you can see the thoughts that limit you in your mind for what they are. It's just your mind trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you small or hidden so that you can't get hurt. But you're more powerful than that. Keep breathing deeply here, in and out the nose. Option is to repeat the mantra, I am powerful. I see fear and I take action anyway. I am powerful. I see fear and I take action anyway. And release that. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart, lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. Bringing your hands forward, shifting all the way down hips, rolling the shoulder blades back. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana or Bhujangasana here. We're stretching out the belly. Curl your toes under, press the hips back. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee forward in between your hands. Make sure your hips are level and square and fold forward any amount. Press actively into the top of the right foot and surrender here into Ekapada Raja Kapotanasana. Relax fully into this stillness here. Feeling into the spaciousness you're creating inside of you and around your energy field. On your next inhalation, rise up and slowly curl the back toes under. Step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Then we're going to step the left leg forward, bringing your toes in, your heels a little out. Grab onto opposite elbows and hang forward, bringing your weight a little bit more forward into the balls of your feet. Engaging the inner thighs, pulling the energy up from the feet up towards your hips so you can waterfall forward a little bit more. Now bring your hands to your toes or around your heels, or you can continue to grab onto opposite elbows and hang. Every inhalation, feel the energy current going up the back of the legs. Every exhalation is waterfalling over your spine and down towards the earth. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands forward. Exhale, stretch the arm up. Inhale, stretch the other arm up. And then we're going to shift the hands to frame the front foot and step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the right leg forward, bringing the right knee softly in between the hands. Make sure that your hips are square to the front of the mat. You can always bring a rolled up blanket or bolster underneath your hip. Come down onto your forearms, or perhaps release your head all the way down to the mat. Pressing actively into the top of the left foot, long line from the left hip to the left foot. Settle into the stillness and spaciousness here, feeling any spaciousness that you've cultivated and resting in the silence. Inhale, come up. Bring your left leg all the way forward. Bring your hips a little forward. We're coming back down onto the forearms. Yes, we are. Press your heart up, lift your knees up. You can keep your shins parallel to the mat or extend your legs. We're coming into breath of fire again. If this is too much for you, continue your deep, slow breath in and out the nose. Otherwise, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway. And begin. Snapping that belly button in towards your spine in your own rhythm. Slowly lower your feet back down to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Lengthen out of the low back. Long spine. Come forward with a long, long spine here. Opening the hips. Breathing all the way down into your pelvis and hips. On your next inhalation, slowly rise up. Here we're going to bend the left knee, press the right foot into the mat and lift the hips, opening across the heart, working deeply into the thigh of the left leg. Lower down and we'll switch sides. Bend your right knee, press into the left foot, lift the hips, open across the heart. Expanding the lungs forwards into your side body, into your back. Lower the hips, extend the legs, rolling down onto your back for Shavasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Blow it out as slow as you can. 2 more times. Breathe in through the nose. As slow as you can out the mouth. Last time, breathe in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. Relaxing now into your well-deserved Shavasana. Relaxing any tension in your jaw, shoulders, forehead. Sweeping your awareness down from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Here are some ways in your daily life that you can balance your Kapha disposition. You want activities that are stimulating, drying, warming, and movement inducing. First thing in the morning, you can drink a warm glass of water with lemon squeezed inside of it to wake up your digestion. Begin your day with stimulating exercise such as this yoga flow or a walk or run outside, interval training. You can eat Kapha balancing foods such as steamed vegetables, quinoa, stimulating spices such as cayenne, pepper, and turmeric. Staying away from dairy and sweets as much as possible. Take 1 to 5 minutes before each meal to open the heart by sitting tall, grounding down into the sitting bones, placing your fingertips behind you and lifting the heart up to the sky for 10 breaths. Feel into your body and how you are feeling. Prepare yourself to nourish your body with the food you eat instead of eating for any emotions that you want to suppress, cover up, or feel. Meditate once a day for between 5 and 20 minutes. And follow this with introspection or journaling. Kaphas naturally support and give so easily from the heart, but can really suppress negative emotions. So find an outlet and give yourself permission to take time to let go of these negative emotions with yoga, journaling, prayer, time outside in nature, or talking to a loved one. Find your inner spaciousness and channel your intuition so you know the difference between being kind and generous and letting yourself be taken advantage of. Kaphas love luxury, comfort, and predictability. So you can also balance your dosha by adding adventure, seeking out thrill and new things, moving past your comfort zone, scheduling in these stimulating activities in advance because you probably won't feel like doing them. Fasting one morning a week, so giving your body a rest from 7 the night before until lunch the next day is a good way to bring your body into balance. Remember, the Buddha says, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Watch your thoughts. Be loving towards yourself because you are beautiful and perfect. On your next inhalation, roll over onto your side, bending your knees in, and then come up into a seated position by pressing down into the palm of the hand. Wishing you to feel serenity, joy, balance, and so much love. Namaste.